All right, guys, this is Jacob from Wedge Me This, and Fives 555 on my live stream today. He brought something up, and I've been wondering this too, why players don't do this that are good at controlling the dice, and that's dice control from the don't to roll a 7, right? So first you do it so you don't roll a 7, then you do it so you do roll a 7. Pretty simple. So I got $600 here, and I think we can do $50. And so this part of the bankroll is for the don'ts. This part of the bankroll is for the don't covers. And I'll tell you why I would cover the don't here. Reason being is because if we're just trying to win on only the don't, it makes sense. All right, so $5 here on the 11. If it rolls, we'll win, right? And then $15, all hop 7s, all right? So if we roll any of them, we're still going to win a little money, 7 or 11. Anything else, we're either going to get a point. The only thing is the 12, that's up to you. You got $20 there. You literally only have to put $1 on it. That's up to you. All right? But everything else. So I don't want to roll. I want to roll a point here. And again, there's probably a better way to do this. But this is the way I decided to start. So I'm going to try a 3V. And I'll probably figure some other stuff out. I'm going to throw a 3V. I'm going to try to roll not a 7. Too bad. All right, so let's show you what this does. These would all lose. You're going to win 75. So you do win a little bit. Replace it. Here we go. We got a 3. Okay. In this case, you're going to lose all these. But you're going to win 50 right here. So that's fine too. And we got a 5. Okay, so we got a point. Okay, so now you lose $20. So you're only winning 30 on this. But now we're going to try to, I'm going to roll an all 7 set because I don't really necessarily know how to roll a 7. So I'm just going to put them on all 7s. See if I can roll a 7 before a 5. There's a 9. So whatever comes up, I'm just going to put on the top there. But I agree, it doesn't make sense to me that they don't, if you're a dice controller and the easiest number to roll is a 7, that's the easiest one to roll. So why wouldn't you be trying to do that? Again, most dice controllers, they have an ulterior motive of trying to keep the dice a very long time. That's more important to them than actually making money, I noticed, most of the time. They would rather have a 30 roll and not make any money than have a 10 roll and make a couple $100. I mean, it's just something that gets stuck in dice controllers' heads, in my opinion. And I've heard it a lot from guys that I really respect. They say, well, then I have to give up the dice. And in my opinion, that's the wrong way to look at craps. I'm there to make money, so. I'm not rolling a 7. And again, I don't necessarily know how to do this. I just thought this would be a fun video. Hey, all right. All right, so we won. So we're up. It looks like whatever these red chips are, pretty good. All right, go back to the 3V. Seven, all right. Same thing again. You're going to lose here in 2 of those, but you're going to win 75. So you're going to get it all back plus 10 bucks. So that's a win. I mean, you're totally protected. So as long as you can make sure you don't hit your point, you actually should never lose unless you roll a 12 on the come out. There's an 11. Okay, it's kind of the same thing. You're going to lose all this, but it's going to pay 75. So as long as you don't roll a 12 on the come out and you don't ever hit a point, you should never lose. And there's an 11 again. I know these are only making 10 bucks a pop, but at least you're winning. You're not losing money. Here we go. Seven, okay. Same thing, still gonna pay. So we're just 10 bucks at a time. I don't have a problem rolling the 7 when I'm not trying to. 5, we're back on the 5. Maybe I should use the 3V to roll 7s. We'll lose all those. All right. I'm going to stick with the hardway set. I mean, not the hardway set, the all 7 set. And I'm just randomly choosing them. There's a bunch of them. However it comes out, we'll see. There's a yo. This, in my opinion, would be a very, very boring way to play. But if you could do it correctly and never hit a point, you'd never lose. As long as you can stay away from that 12. And there's the 4. So there is that angle to it that, you know, it's hard to lose. Oops, that ain't right. All 7s there. It is hard to lose as long as you don't roll a point. There's the 8. Here we go. 10. I didn't have an issue at all rolling 7s when I was trying to make a point. Now that I got a point, I can't find a 7 for nothing. Oh, and then we got knocked off. So I'm just not good enough, I guess, at this. I mean, obviously not. $3V. Maybe we'll just stick with the $3V the whole way. Maybe that's the better idea. Right away. Right away. What a deal. That's hilarious. All right. So we're just going to stick with the 3V. Maybe that'll work better. There's the 5 again, of course. And let's see if we can dodge it here and roll a 7. And the answer is we'll roll another 5. So I don't necessarily know how to do this, but if you could do it, if you were good enough to do it, maybe I just need to randomly roll them. Let's just do that. We're just going to chunk them. But that doesn't make sense, I guess. 6, because never mind, we're not going to do that again. Because they're supposed to try to control to the 7. All right, so let's try the 2, 3, 3, 2. I roll a lot of 7s with this, so let's see if that'll work. Roll a 5 again. There's a ton of 5s. So again, I see, even if you were playing bigger, this is a very boring way to play. And there's a 6. So I obviously can't make this work. Let's try it again. Let's go up to 100. So we'll have to double all these bets. All right, 3V. And obviously you could just bump it up as you went. And eventually, obviously, we're going to roll 7 and lose. 9. Every time I need a 7, I'm nowhere near it. On the come out rolls, 7, 7, 7, 7. Five, 7s and 5s. Ten. 7 disappeared on us again. Four. So we're having a hard time finding the 7. Let's try the all 7 set again. And maybe once you get it down to where you know how to roll a 7, I don't know. This is hard. Maybe this is why they don't do it. I'm finding it very difficult to do. Again, I'm not a good dice controller, so maybe a good dice controller could do it relatively easily. Oh, there's that 7 right there. That's about time. But I'm not finding it easy at all. All right, let's go back down to 50. Four, all right. And I don't know if on the 4 or the 10, if you'd want to odd it up. I mean, to me, it would make sense to do it. So let's do the set again. All 7s. Let's see if we can hit it. If we win right here, we're just back to even. Okay, all 7s again. So if we won right here, all we would be is back to even. That seems very, very difficult to me. And I'm probably haven't went through enough strategy on it to really hone in the strategy for it. Because this is my first time ever really trying this. I've talked about it some, looked at it, but I'm just not a good enough dice controller. I've never been able to just be consistent enough to roll that 7. Even if it was, you know, 3 or 4 rolls, within 3 or 4 rolls. Hey, there we go. So we made it back to even after all those rolls. So again, you guys look at this, all you craps gurus out there, check this out. Give me some pointers. I'll try another video on it. Maybe something you guys tell me will help me get there on this. But I do agree with the idea of it, the concept of it. Makes more sense. Why not try to roll the easiest number to roll as opposed to try to dodge the hardest number to dodge? It makes sense to me. I just am not able to do it, obviously. But anyways, guys, this is Jacob from Wedge Me This, and like I said, help me out here. Give me some pointers. Tell me what you think will work. I'll try all of it, and I'll see if I can seem to get any better at this. I'll make another video on it. But anyways, guys, thank you for your time. Y'all have a great day.